Feudal Japan, 1598. The battlefield lay silent, broken only by wind, dragging blood across the dirt. Dai knelt where honor had collapsed. His blade lay shattered, his armor hung in pieces. His lord lay still beside him. He had failed, not quietly, not privately, but before the eyes of the world. Every lesson he had ever learned whispered the same judgment. A warrior who fails his lord must not continue. Yet as he knelt there, something resisted that ending. A memory surfaced, his father's voice, calm and unwavering. Any fool can die for honor. A true warrior lives for it. That night, surrounded by loss and silence, Dai made a choice that would shape the rest of his life. He did not end his story. He stood, and in that moment, though he didn't yet understand it, he began to rise. Because the way of the warrior is not about never falling. It is about never staying down. Once, Dai had been everything a warrior was meant to be: young, skilled, confident. The son of Dai the Iron, a man remembered for standing unbroken in the face of death. Everyone believed the son would follow the same path, so did Dai, until the day war revealed the truth. The ambush came without warning. Steel rang, men screamed. Dai fought with all he had, but courage alone could not save his lord. When the enemy struck him down, something inside Dai shattered with him. The enemy spared Dai not out of mercy, but contempt. Live, they said, and remember. So he walked home, carrying a weight heavier than any wound his mother saw. It immediately you failed, she said softly. Yes. And what will you do now? We had no answer. Your father didn't die to teach you how to run from life, she said. He died to show you how to face it. But the shame was heavy, too heavy. That night, Dai stood at the edge of himself, ready to vanish, and then dash stillness. A quiet truth rose from somewhere deep within. This is not the end. So he turned away from despair and walked into the unknown. He wandered for days until he reached a mountain shrine. An old man sat there feeding birds, calm as the sky itself. You walk like someone who has fallen, the man said. Dai nodded. Most who fall choose escape or numbness, the man said. You chose neither? Why? I don't know. Sit. The old man listened without judgment. When Dai finished, the man spoke again. My name is Miyamoto. The name carried weight, legend, mastery, myth. I was defeated many times, the old man said. I simply refused to remain defeated. He pointed 2 words carved into the wood. Fall 7 times, rise 8. This is the only law that matters. Dai whispered, but I failed. Yes, Miyamoto replied. And if you end yourself, their failure defines you. But if you rise, it becomes your teacher. Training began. Dai fell again and again. He lost 2 elders, 2 students, to those smaller and weaker than himself. Every defeat burned. Every fall tested his will, but he rose again and again. Something changed. He stopped fearing failure. He stopped measuring worth by victory. He'd learned that rising itself was the discipline. After countless falls, Miyamoto spoke softly. You are becoming dangerous. Because I'm stronger? No, because nothing can keep you down. Dai faced trials of body, mind, and spirit, climbed mountains under crushing weight, sat in silence until his thoughts surrendered, walked through places where shame once ruled him, faced warriors who surpassed him and learned from defeat instead of fleeing it. At last, he faced the man who had once broken him, not with hatred, with gratitude. You destroyed who I was, Dai said, so I could become who I am. The man bowed. When Dai returned, Miyamoto smiled. You understand now, he said. The strongest are not those who never fall. They are the ones who rise so often that falling loses its power. Years passed. Day, a young warrior, knelt before Dai, trembling with shame. I failed, the boy whispered. I want to disappear. Dai lifted him gently to his feet. Then you are standing at the beginning. He pointed to the words etched on the wall. Fall 7 times, rise 8. You do not rise because you are strong. You rise until you become strong. The boy stood taller, and across time past, present, and future. Every warrior who had ever fallen stood with him. Because the truth is this: you will fall, you will break, you will lose. But if you rise again and again, you become unbreakable, not because you never fall, but because you never stay down.